losing in the finals?
It's tough. You know, we've been through a lot this year as a team, as a group, individually, collectively, and you know, it's tough. You know, every obstacle that was thrown in front of us, you know, we prevailed and triumphed through it. Came up short tonight.
Let's go, Bobby, right here in the third row on this side, right on the aisle. Thank you.
Jayson, when you kind of look back on this playoff run and your game and you guys collectively as a team, just what do you feel like you need to improve on to reach that next level if you're just assessing some of the ways you fell short on this run, and Marcus as well?
I think just, you know, our level of poise at times, you know, throughout this series and previous series, you know, myself included, we, you know, taking care of the ball, things like that. But it's easy to, you know, look back and see and say all the things you could have done better. You know, we tried. I know that for a fact.
And to piggyback off what he said, yeah, we tried. Obviously, you know, to look back and say what we could have done, it's tough. You know, we all made mistakes that obviously couldn't have been made, could have been prevented, but we're learning. It's part of it. And, you know, you take that and go into next season and you try to build off of it, the things that we've done wrong and the things that we've done great.
Jared in the front.
You guys made progress throughout the season of figuring out your crunch time offense and how to keep the ball moving when the defense ramps up. Why do you think the Warriors were able to take that away from you guys, and how did you try to solve that in these last few games?
They did a good job. You know, they were putting bodies in front of us, making us work for everything we got. It was tough. And, you know, we tried everything we possibly knew. We even tried things that we haven't tried the whole series, and just didn't cut it for us. So you learn from it. That's really it, you know. Can't look back on the past. You got to look ahead. That's all that matters now.
Adam in the middle.
You guys and the guys up here earlier said a lot about learning from the experience. What did you kind of learn about what it takes to get to this point over these past 2 months, and just kind of how slim the margin for error can be along the way?
It's hard. It's hard getting to this point, and it's even harder, you know, getting over the hump and winning. It's been a long journey, a long process. You know, that's what I took from it, that it's tough, and, you know, you got to take it up another level to do what we want to do.
Gary?
Everyone from Boston Globe. Jayson, first question, how's your shoulder? Will you need a procedure or anything on that right shoulder this offseason?
No, I don't think so.
The defense they played against you, some of the inability to finish at the rim, what can you take away from this? Because obviously the narrative's going to change, and, you know, talk's going to, you know, will this motivate you this summer? And you've played pretty much nonstop since USA basketball. Do you kind of need a break too?
I ain't got no choice now. It's the off season. You know, this is tough. You know, getting to this point and not accomplishing what we wanted to, it hurts. And, you know, we all could have did things better. You know, I feel like I could have done a lot of things better. But, you know, like we said, we competed, we tried all season, all playoffs. You know, take some time off, enjoy it with your family and rest, and, you know, get get back to it.
Tim in the back.
Jayson, what was going through your mind when you were sitting there on the bench for the final minute, and then as they were starting that celebration afterward?
You know, like I just keep saying it hurts. You know, being with this group, things that we've overcome throughout the season. You know, just knowing that how bad we wanted it and coming up short, it's a terrible feeling.
And for both of you guys, obviously it's hard to think about it in this moment, but given how much things have changed over the past few months since where you guys were in January, what are the things you'll think about when you have a day or two to kind of get a little separation from this, when you look back on this season and all that you guys have accomplished over the past, 7-8 months?
I mean, I think for us, myself, it's just, everything that we have accomplished. It definitely is tough, but it's definitely one of those things we've been through hell to get here. And you take that, you know what I'm saying? We gotta use that, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna